Good evening, friends. It is time for afternoon chores here at Harkins Haven, and we are going to take you with us and show you the couple things that we do in the evening. So you've seen our morning chores video. That is the more complicated set of chores, just because there's several chores that have to be done in the morning. But we try to check on everyone again before we go to bed, do a couple things. We do have to milk in the evening, and we also want to make sure everybody has water, all those kinds of things. Our goal at night is to make morning chores as easy as possible. So if there's any fence moving and stuff, we try to do that at night just because we have more time without having to get up super early. So let's start out here with the chickens. These are what we call our teenager chickens. We incubated some eggs, had a couple broody chickens. All of the eggs that we have hatched here on the farm have gone in here, all the chicks. So this is a mix of chickens and hens and roosters. We're still waiting for them to grow up a little bit to be able to tell the difference. Some of them you can already start to tell, but they'll mature out in here for a little while longer before the roosters go to the stew pot, and the hens will become our next laying flock. We will keep a couple of the roosters. Let's take a closer look at these guys.
Need to add any more water to that. Oh, am I being recorded right now?
No.
Okay. Well, in the event that I'm not being recorded, I guess I'll just talk through this. In the morning and in the evening we check the water levels to see if it needs to be filled. I don't need to fill this, but I need to dump the crud out of it and put it back in, and done.
Can you hold that for a second?
We have more than 2 roosters in there, right?
We definitely have a lot more than 2 roosters.
So we'll be butchering chickens again.
So the next set of chickens to check, this is our mama chicken who is broody, and let me show you her. There she is. We check her food and water every day just to make sure, but while broody, chickens don't get up off the nest very much, so she doesn't eat a lot. There she is.
So one of the things that we noticed while we were looking at the laying flock earlier today was that they needed some hay. So I'm just filling up this nesting box with some hay. We also might have another broody chicken that we'll need to relocate, so I'm also going to bring in an extra nesting box. It's not cut, so it'll just take the place and block up the spot.
So Brian is giving them water, or checking their water. Sometimes they need it, sometimes they don't, depends on the day. I do want to say that we do have a rooster in this flock, and a rooster's job is to protect his lady chickens. See, right, our rooster's right here. I'll zoom in for you. And if he thinks you're a threat to his lady chickens, he will not like you. Here's Mr. Zeus right here. Mr. Zeus is right here. So we always pay attention when we're in the chicken coop to where Zeus is, because he has been known to come at you. Not really Brian, but sometimes me. They want a treat. That's why they're all standing here staring at us.
She doesn't have any eggs under her. Except for those two I just put in there. Never mind.
Just leave the crate out here.
Apparently she only thinks she's broody. But that means we only got 2 eggs for today, which is disappointing. Brian is going to bring the cow around, but in the meantime, this is her alfalfa. Usually about 2 to 3 scoops will do it. It's not an exact science. And if she needs more, that's fine. This stuff we don't really ration her. If she needs more, she needs more. So she'll be calm during milking. So this routine is the same as in the morning. We spray her with the fly spray if we need to. That's what Brian's doing. And then we just wash her down with this warm water. Just try and get every... Then first squirt onto the ground just to make sure all of the bad bacteria is gone. That's milk.
Back up.
Bye.
Come on, back up.
Alright, come on.
So this red lid that you see in Brian's hand, we have found that to be one of the most effective ways to get the cow to move if she decides not to move.
The last step is to strain the milk. Once again, filter. And we're just going to dump it into this bowl and then into jars. We keep all of our milking supplies on this nice nifty cart. Usually we get about a gallon in the morning and somewhere between 3/4 of a gallon and a gallon at night. If I were to do this over again, I might get a strainer that fits into the jar, which we're looking at getting that so we can just strain it straight into the jar. This fits on the canister, but we don't typically use it that way. It's a good day. So then I take a Sharpie. Sharpie washes off glass, just in case you didn't know that. And I just put it's the 23rd, so I just put 23 on the jar. Some people mark AM and PM. I have not really found that to be helpful. Then we're just gonna put these in the fridge. We're gonna wash up these dishes, and that's it for evening chores. Thanks for coming along on the journey with us, and we hope you stick around and see what else is up on the next episode of Harkins Haven.